Hey guys, it's Darrin, Cycle 4, things that we missed about everybody, and it's late. It's super late. It's like next day late. Next day, the day after the next day late. The thing that took the most time was the part that you're going to see at the end of the video for the people who aren't supergrads, since there are so many of them. So I decided that I would go in order of postage, I think, on the channel. And the first one that posts the first is Jasmine. And Jasmine, I do miss you, even though we see each other more often than we thought that we would see each other. Or more often than I thought we would see each other anyway. But I do miss, like, when we would talk about superhero stuff, mostly like X-Men stuff. I don't know if it stems from your, like, fascination, love with Hugh Jackman, or if your love for Hugh Jackman stems from X-Men Wolverine stuff. And I also love how you would just, like, talk to me about new musicals and stuff, because I am kind of interested in musicals, but I'm just really lazy and I don't look shit up myself. Megan, I do miss hanging out with you a lot. I miss how we would, like, get excited over movies, how you would get me excited over movies because Jamie would tell you when stuff was coming out, and then you would be all excited and you would tell me, for example, Scream 4, which I'm really excited about. That's thanks to you and your brother. People like Kristen Wiig and Anna Faris and, like, Ellen DeGeneres and people that we would just get obsessed about. Celebrity people, I miss that. Jacob, I miss dressing like you every day that we saw each other during the summer, even though I only had that one pair of shorts throughout the whole summer, and every time we saw each other I'd be wearing, and you'd be wearing your shorts, and we'd both be wearing chucks and t-shirts and sweet belts. And I am glad to see a lot less of that Joker Jake that we talked about all that time ago. Do you remember? If you don't remember, it's okay. But it's different. You've evolved, my friend. You're a different person. Good for you. And next is Kevin. I miss working on musicals with you, Kevin, just because you complain about everything, and it's not a bad thing at all. You complain about everything that somebody should complain about, and it was the most amusing part of working on the musical, was just like listening to Kevin go off about stuff. Next musical I'm a part of, I hope that you're working on there with me, Kevin, and I hope the people there are amateurs. Hannah, I love all of your fun timeness all of the time. How you make it a quest to just find things fun that are happening so that you can have fun, because you're a fun social person, and I love that about you. And I love how, like, every party that you had, something good would always happen at each one. You better have a party or something soon that I can go to, although I don't know if they'd allow just the supergrads into your res just to take over. Laura, you're gone away so far, and I miss you too, and I miss hearing, like, your fun taste in music, and how, like, every time that I would hear something, I don't even know if I ever told you this, but every time that I would hear something that was yours, that was like something that you were listening to, I'd be like, that's really awesome. And I miss rejoicing with you, Laura. That's what I miss. I can't remember how it goes. It's just like, rejoice, 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 rejoice. And I also miss hugging you, because you're always one of the most fun people to hug. I don't know why. I don't know why. I do. Let's hug right now. Let's do it. Let's just... Okay. Oh. This is good. This is good for both of us. This is good for all of the supergrads. This makes us stronger. Jessica, I miss you because you're so much fun and your personality is just so bubbly and all the time, and I do, like Jasmine said, I miss your ghetto gangsta G unit what girl side attitude about everything. It's because you're fun and I miss you and I want to hug you and I want to hold you and squeeze you and hug you and squeeze you. Cass, I miss you so much. You and David. I miss our crime fighting team. The banana sandwich assassin, green pepper caper. Apparently there's a lot of crime in Halifax and I just don't know if I can do it by myself. And I miss making the connections with you to Katherine Heigl or Izzy from Grey's Anatomy, which still happens, by the way. I still watch. I watch it online, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is just so much like Cass. I miss dancing with you, Cass. I miss dancing with you. The dance that Mitchell is a part of, but he pretends to forget it. David. I should probably apologize to you. This is going to be really weird, but before you and Cass started dating, before I really knew you, I kind of thought you were sleazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain that. I don't know if Cass remembers, but I believe that I tried to convince her to not date you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, and I don't know why I'm telling you this now when I'm supposed to be telling you positive things. But I'm glad she didn't listen, and I'm glad that you guys are together, or else I would have never probably been friends with you. And I'm glad you're a super grad. And what I miss about you, here's the positive stuff. You're a really good listener, and I miss talking to you as my D250 buddy roommate. Remember that? Yeah, it was good times. Okay, now I have to hug you too, just because I feel bad for what I said before. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is warm because I got a new sweater. Here is a slideshow of people who are not super grads who I miss. Go. So here they are, all of the people who I didn't have time to mention or talk about or whatever. And I do realize after completing it that I did forget some people. I didn't put in Chi or Ryan or Fraser, even though they're like people I admire for completing the IB physics everything. And yeah, I feel kind of bad about that. And there were some other people who I forgot. Don't tell me because I'll feel terrible about it. Beth, if you're watching, this is my desktop background now. Sleazy Sleaze McSleazerston.